Everybody, my name's Amanda Zieba. Welcome to my channel, Learning with the Word Nerd. We're going to do something a little bit different today. This video is made specifically for my friends at Eagle Bluff Elementary School in Onalaska, Wisconsin. But no matter where you are in the world, if you are a 5th, 6th, or 7th grader, I want to invite you in to listen today. Next week, I'm going to be heading over to Eagle Bluff, and I'm going to be doing a live First Chapter Friday reading for them. And I thought it would be really fun, rather than have me pick out the book that I'm going to read, to let them have a say and vote. So very quickly, I'm going to do my best. You guys know I love to talk about books, but I'm going to try to keep it as brief as I can. I'm going to tell you about 5 amazing stories, and then students at Eagle Bluff, y'all are going to vote on which one you want me to share with you in person on Friday. So let's dive right into it. If you're not at Eagle Bluff Elementary School in Onalaska, Wisconsin, you can still vote. And if you put it in the comments below, I'll send you the First Chapter Friday recorded version of that, because it's all about books and getting into them. So without further ado, here are 5 amazing stories that y'all get to vote on. First up is Gregor the Overlander by Suzanne Collins. Now, if you like stories that start in the real world and then they go someplace fantastic and magical, you are going to love this story. I'm going to read you the back because it does a really great job of explaining all the things. When 11-year-old Gregor follows his little sister through a grate in the laundry room of their New York apartment building, he hurtles into the dark underlands beneath the city. There, humans live uneasily beside giant spiders, bats, cockroaches, and rats, but the fragile peace is about to fall apart. Gregor wants no part of a conflict. He just wants to find his way home. But when he discovers that a prophecy foretells a role for him in the Underland's future, he realizes it might be the only way to solve the biggest mystery of his life. Little does he know his quest will change him and the Underland forever. This book is so exciting. There are so many twists and turns and adventures, and also it is the first book in a series of 5. So if you love series books and you love adventure, you're going to love this one. Okay, next up, Capture the Flag by Kate Messner. This is the very first Kate Messner book I ever read, and it hooked me on her stories forever. If you like stories like the movie National Treasure, you are going to love this book. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Anna, Jose, and Henry have never met, but they have more in common than they realize. Snowed in together at a chaotic Washington, D.C. airport, they encounter a mysterious tattooed man, a flamboyant politician, a rambunctious poodle named for an ancient king. Even stranger, news stations everywhere have just announced that the famous flag that inspired the Star-Spangled Banner has been stolen. Anna, certain that the culprits must be snowed in the airport too, recruits Henry and Jose to help find the thieves and bring them to justice. But when accusations start flying, they soon realize there's even more than a national treasure at stake. With unexpected enemies lurking around every corner, will the trio solve the heist before the flag is lost forever? Loved this book. It's also the first in a series of mysteries all about national treasures. Amazing. All right, next up is a book called Deadlands, Hunted by Skye Melki-Wegner. I will be completely honest and say that it is the cover of this book that pulled me in. Look at how cool that is, you guys. I'm a big Jurassic World fan, and so when I saw this cover, I thought it was going to be a book about dinosaurs and humans. And when I started reading the book and found out that the dinosaurs were the main characters, I was a little disappointed, but then I got sucked into this amazing story and I wasn't disappointed at all. So here's what this story is about. Battle rages between the dinosaur kingdoms of Cretaceous. As the 2 remaining dinosaur kingdoms fight for territory, Ellery, the disgraced son of a prince, is punished for saving an enemy soldier and is exiled to the merciless Deadlands, a desert crawling with ruthless carnivores. When he and some fellow exiles discover a horrific truth behind the war, the unlikely heroes must do all they can to save their kingdoms from a lurking predator and a secret plot that might destroy them all. Amazing. Love it. This one combines like great adventure with beautiful writing at the same time. Fantastic. All right, the next one, something entirely different, The Line of Mars by Jennifer L. Holm. Bell is just like any other kid. He loves cats, cake, and asking questions. There's just one thing. He lives on Mars. And life on Mars is very different. For one, all the food is made of algae. So is the toilet paper. When a virus breaks out in the settlement and the grown-ups get sick, Belle and the other kids are suddenly on their own. It's up to Belle to brave the unknown, to save not only his family, but all of Mars. Maybe Belle isn't just like any other kid after all. So if you've ever dreamed about going to space or living on space or wondering what Mars is like, this book is going to put you there, and it's going to be a great ride. All right, last but not least is a book that is huge and heavy, and I will definitely get a workout if you guys pick this one and I have to carry it to school. But it is called The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. You can see, based on the stickers on the front, that it is an award-winning book. It has been turned into a movie. And the cool thing about this book, you guys, is it's told in two different ways. It's told in regular words, and it's also told in these fantastic illustrations. Sometimes these illustrations go on for pages and pages. And if you skip past them, you're going to miss important details in the story. So the words are just as important as the pictures, and the pictures are just as important as the words. It is Brian's first book that he did like this. He's since done 2 or 3 more, but it was like a groundbreaking style when he released this. Here's what this story is about. Orphan, clockkeeper, and thief Hugo lives in the walls of a busy Paris train station, where his survival depends on secrets and anonymity. That's a hard word. But when his world suddenly interlocks like the gears of the clock he keeps with an eccentric bookish girl and a bitter old man who runs a toy booth in the train station, Hugo's undercover life and his most precious secret are put in jeopardy. A cryptic drawing, a treasured notebook, a stolen key, a mechanical man, and a hidden message from Hugo's dead father form the backbone of this intricate, tender, and spellbinding mystery. So stinking good. All right, so let's review our 5 choices, and then you can vote with your teachers on which one you would like me to read out loud to you. The Invention of Hugo Cabret, The Lion of Mars, Deadlands, The Hunted, Capture the Flag, and Gregor the Overlander. So, no matter what you choose, I'm super excited to be seeing you next week and to be reading with you. And okay, I think that's it.